Now, I have all this wonderful retired rock climbing rope right here, but all I really need is about an arm's length of it, because today we are going to teach you how to make a figure 8 knot. Now, a figure 8 knot is one of the strongest knots that's used for rock climbing, for rappelling, for belaying, for this and that. You tell me what else it's used for, and then I'll let it be told on the air. So, there's a couple ways to make a figure 8 knot. The first way is a little bit more difficult than the second way, but I'm going to teach you both. So what you're going to do is you're going to get about an arm's length, like I said, all right? And what you're going to do is you're going to take probably about, if the end of your arm's length is there, maybe about like right there, you're going to let it drop. And then what you're going to do is you're going to let the rope wrap around. See how it wrapped just like that? Then you're going to take the bite and you're going to pull it through. All right, now, a bite is when you go like this to a rope, and whatever the end that's hanging, that is called a bite. All right, when you take the rope and you hold it like this part is called, what's it called, Pete?
The bend.
The bend. You know why? Because it has a bend in it. Now, here's our figure 8 knot. You can see that this makes an 8. See that right there? So what we're going to do is you're going to take your bite and you're actually going to just feed it right through and interweave into that 8, right? I think I need a little bit more rope, so what I'm going to do is just pull that out a little bit, hold with my ring finger and pull that down. So now I have a lot of extra rope, all right? So I have this here. I'm just going to feed right through. I'm going to follow the pattern that I made before, right? And the reason that you're doing this is if you needed to, if you didn't have a carabiner and you wanted to tie something off, you could wrap it right around like this chair and make sure maybe that's about as far as your loop that you want to get, and then you wrap it through and you're nice and secure. But so that you could see it, I'll just do it in front of you. You keep wrapping through, so you say that'll probably be the right amount of loop that you want to have right there. And you keep going all the way through. Wonderful. Are you doing this? I hope so. And last but not least, you go through the last one. So once you go through the last one, it should look something like this. You see that right there? Should have some extra rope. You always want to have extra rope to make a safety knot, which is a fisherman's knot, but I'll teach you that another time. So when you make this rope like this, you have to dress it a little bit, because you see how this is bent around right there? If you just pull that around, you dress it to make sure that the knot won't come out. See how that's nice and dressed? Great. Now, there's another easier way to do this. If you have a carabiner and you just want to clip yourself right in, because you'd clip yourself in right at this loop right here, and then you'll be nice and secure. Like I said, figure 8, one of the strongest knots in the world. So to get it out, it's pretty easy. Just go like that a little bit and it'll come out. So the fast way to do it, ready? You take your arms, get about an arm's length. You go right about into the middle of it, right? And then what you're going to do is you have your bend to your rope, you have your bite, and you're going to just lay it flat in your hand, okay? You'll lay it about even on both sides. And what you're going to do is take the bend in the rope side, right, this side over here, and you're going to wrap it around your hand, towards your fingers, okay? Do you see how I have that right there? You're going to take the bend and wrap it around your fingers, and then you're going to go over the rope. See that? You're going to go over the rope, then under, and then you're just going to grab it with your fingers. So if you could see my hand right there, show you one more time. From here, go over, under, and then you catch the fingers, and then all you do is hold on to this rope with your index and middle finger, pull it through that loop, and you got yourself a figure 8 knot. And then you dress it again, make sure it looks all nice, and you're ready to go. All right, Pete, why don't you come in? Why don't you try this out for us?
Okay, I can do that.
We have some extra rope right there. We have plenty of rope.
So that's really a double figure 8, right?
That's correct. That is a double figure 8.
Now, what would you use a regular figure 8 for?
A regular figure eight?
Yeah.
Well, if the two ropes were attached to something and you had your figure eight in there, right? You just had your figure eight loop
Yep.
right around
Yep. Like that.
like this. What you could do is you could clip things to it. Okay?
Oh, I see.
So if these two ends were connected to something, but you needed to have something hold on, you can have it be held on with a carabiner in there and it's not moving.
Okay. So I take an arm's length,
Yep.
and then I cut that in half, and then I put half of that right there.
Right.
Okay. So far so good.
So far so good.
Now
You
I
got it.
take the bend.
Yep.
And I wrap it around.
May need a little bit more
A
like
little
that.
more.
There you
Okay. So I wrap. Which way do I wrap it again?
So
at this
you
point?
want to go out towards your fingertips.
Oh,
so
toward my
towards your
fingers.
fingertips. You
So
start
toward my
and then
fingertips.
over the rope,
over the rope,
under the rope,
under the rope,
and then grab it.
right around there,
right?
and then I'm
And
going
then you
to
just
pull it right
hold on to it and pull it right through.
Awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, let me
And you
dress
got your-
it.
Yep.
Let me dress it a little bit here.
Put a hat on it and
Yeah, put a little bonnet, a scarf maybe, and there she is.
there you go. And there is your figure eight knot.
Excellent.
Very good. So
So now I can climb a mountain.
you can, but you should be a trained professional, or at least go with a trained professional, someone who knows what they're doing. You can show them how to make a knot, but if you do not have the proper skills, don't go rock climbing without somebody who knows what they're doing. Just give me a call. I'll take you.